Hey everyone, welcome to the C&J Art Adventure and Family channel. So in this video, I take you on my second day in the parks from my last trip to Anaheim. And on this day, my aunt and uncle were able to join me in the parks. And like I said before, this trip was in large part thanks to them. I would not have been able to go without them. And of course, this video is showing what we did in the parks that day. But on another level, it's also about healing and dealing with grief. I mean, it's not really a video about how to do the Disney parks because I don't consider myself an expert in that at all. And if you've seen any of my Richie videos where I document my brother's struggle with cancer and his eventual passing, you would have seen that these two were there all the time. I mean, whenever I needed them, they were a phone call away and then they were there the next day. You know, so I really leaned on them heavily during that time. And like I said before, this year has been by far the hardest, most painful year of my entire life. Truly. And anyone who has gone through similar experiences where you've taken care of loved ones while they were sick and all that happens afterwards, my heart truly goes out to you. We're in DCA. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Look, two cameras are videoing each other.
But on a brighter note, on this day, the weather was perfect. The last time I went to Disneyland back in August, it was almost unbearably hot in the upper 90s. And so this was just wonderful. And we got there around 8:30, so it was still overcast because if you know California weather, it's often overcast in the mornings. Then it usually burns off around 11 or so. And of course, my idea was to run to Guardians of the Galaxy and get on that ride first off because the last time I was there, back in August, the line was about 3 hours long all day, so there was no way we would have been able to go on it unless that was the only thing we did that day. And so I was determined to get on that first thing, but my uncle assured me that with my aunt's scooter that we would be able to bypass most of the line. That actually turned out not to be true. They've changed their policy apparently, and so, you know, people in scooters and wheelchairs have to wait in line the same as everyone else, unfortunately. But since we did get there so early, you know, the line was like maybe 20 minutes long, so it wasn't bad at all. And the second thing I wanted to do that day, which turned out to be the first because we thought that we could bypass most of the line, was to go to Starbucks and get some coffee, which we all desperately needed. I mean, what can be better than to start a Disney park with a Starbucks latte and a pastry? I mean, honestly, it was like living out my Disney fantasies. I've seen that so many times on YouTube, various YouTubers going to Starbucks and then going on the rides and blah, blah, blah. And here I was doing the same. It was so exciting. And I was doing it with family. That was also so awesome. And of course, another of the first things we had to do that day was take photos with Tiny Richie. And Tiny Richie is a Lego minifigure. And he came into being back in August when we went to the Disney parks the week after my brother's funeral. And of course, we were all missing my brother like crazy. And it was just a fun way to include my brother, so to speak. So we got some minifigures from Lego, ones that look as close to my brother as possible. And so we all brought him into the parks, or D23, and of course we had him with us on this day. My aunt and uncle had original Tiny Richie, and I had Tiny Richie 2.0, the one I ordered specially from an Etsy seller. I gave her a photo of my brother, and she did a fantastic job. It does look amazingly similar to my brother, in Lego form, of course. And so we started off with 3 Tiny Richies, and then I ordered another one, and then I got 3 more during this trip, and then friends have also gotten their own, and so Tiny Richie has multiplied, in other words, and I just think my brother would get such a kick out of this. And as you can probably tell by the decorations, it is Halloween time during the time of the recording of this video, so I do apologize for getting this video out so late. But it was also a dream come true to see the Disney parks with all the Halloween decorations up. I have dreamed of going to the parks at this time. After seeing it on YouTube so much, it was just a dream come true to see it for myself. And I gotta say, the more I see of DCA, the more I really love this park. It is so beautiful there. And when it first opened in the early 2000s, I didn't even bother to go in there because I had heard how bad it was, like a weird version of the beach boardwalk in Santa Cruz, or like Disney MGM Studios Light, like a lighter version of the Disney MGM Studios in Orlando. But of course, it's its own thing. It's a completely unique park. And my dream now is to see every single Disney park in the world because they're all special and unique.
To the days down memory lane, back to the times when our life was a breeze. Feel the freedom again, my mind was at ease. The sky was so blue when we rolled down the street. So hey, I just wanna catch your vibe, I just wanna catch your vibe. Hey, I just want a good time, good time. We're driving downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move to songs we play together, feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day. We're driving downtown, foot pushed on the pedal, move to songs we play together, feel like we're on holiday. I got a feeling it's a good day.
You're the man!
Every time I'm going out, the same things keep happening. New boy, same tricks. Coming close to me now, trying to be smooth, so here we go again, here we go again. You're trying to buy me drinks, and I don't like your cheap tricks. Take it somewhere else, would ya? Would ya? I don't know what you think, but I'm not one of those chicks. Take it somewhere else, would ya? Would ya?
You got nothing on me, on me. You got nothing on me, on me. You got nothing on me, on me.
Looking like a movie star, you try to pick me up in your new sports car. I think it's called a Jaguar. I don't give a damn, I got money on my mind. I can see you want me bad, but your pretty moves kinda make me sad. Oh boy, you must be mad. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot.
Big motivation for me to escape. Ow! Ow! That was not part of the plan. What? Of course I escaped. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket. One of the Guardians of the Galaxy. The smart one. Listen up. He's gonna put you on a gantry lift for your tour. I'm gonna sneak on top of your lift and take us all the way to the big old generator control room. I'm gonna blast that thing and destroy all the control systems, which will open up every cage in this freak show and free my friends. Our buddy Mantis is in the getaway ship waiting for my signal, and then we'll be on our merry way. But this plan won't work unless you come. I don't have clearance. My hands don't scan. Yours do. If you raise your hands, I get the clearance, and the chaos begins. It's a foolproof place.
Try to pick me up in your new sports car. I think it's called a Jaguar. I don't give a damn, I got money on my mind. I can see you want me bad, but your pretty moves kinda make me sad. Oh boy, you must be mad. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot.
You're welcome.
In a new sports car. I think it's called a Jaguar. I don't give a damn, I got money on my mind. I can see you want me bad, but your pretty moves kinda make me sad. Oh boy, you must be mad. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot.
Wow, I was screaming so much my rib hurts now.
Now that's sad. Here, get little Richie. I survived what? That's right.
So it goes without saying that Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. Oh my god. You know, I didn't see any ride POVs before that, and so I'm so glad I did that because I was completely surprised. I had no idea what to expect, and oh my god, what an awesome ride. And I think it's definitely one of my favorite rides in all the Disney parks now. And the next time I go there, rope drop, first thing, Guardians of the Galaxy. And the next ride we went on that day was the Incredicoaster. And, you know, I didn't realize that DCA had so few rides. It's a bigger park, but apparently they have less attractions. And so that's why a lot of the lines are so long. But anyway, Incredicoaster was definitely one of the attractions I had to go on that day. I love roller coasters, and that is definitely one of the best. I should add that my aunt, of course, was not able to go on the roller coaster with us, so she was waiting for us at Pixar Pier overlooking the water and all that. But what a great place to wait, right?
keeps on falling, but I can't feel it crawling down my skin. Numb to the world outside, I let the water fill me from within. You used to walk beside me, I used to be another man. Give me a reason, baby, something that I can understand. Lit up the sky tonight, let's set the world alight. Fill up this desperate shore, oh, with your warming glow. I'm at my autumn low, oh, won't you take me home tonight? Break me or let me win, don't care, just let me in. Oh, this just tears me up, won't you just fill my cup? I'm at my autumn low, baby, just take me home tonight. Cold as the only color, cold as the ground beneath my feet. Bold was this drafted soldier before he slept out on the street. We all got a number, baby, we can never tell when time is up. I wish I could have been a better friend to you, but what more could I do? Lit up the sky tonight, let's set the world alight. Fill up this desperate shore, oh, with your warming glow. I'm at my autumn low, oh, won't you take me home tonight? Break me or let me win, don't care, just let me in. Oh, this just tears me up, won't you just fill my cup? I'm at my autumn low, baby, just take me home tonight. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lit up the sky tonight, let's set the world alight. Fill up this desperate shore, oh, with your warming glow. I'm at my autumn low, oh, won't you take me home tonight? Break me or let me win, I don't care, just let me in. Oh, this just tears me up, won't you just fill my cup? I'm at my autumn low, baby, just take me home tonight. I know I'll never win this fight, won't you just take me home tonight? I'm at my autumn low, baby, just take me home tonight. Baby, just take me home tonight.
I found a seat by the fireplace. I'm not in a rocking chair, but it's still pretty comfortable. Looks like a lot of people do this. They just go from the park into the Grand Californian and take a nap. Brilliant. This is the Disney Fantasy. Look, you can see a little pool area or waiting area up there. A lot of deck chairs and tables. More pools in the middle. The Aqua Mouse. Wow. What, are those basketball courts? And little mini golf. This is my dream vacation, where you don't have to go anywhere, just stay in one place and everything is right there. One day for sure. One day. How awesome to have one of those rooms. Look at what your view would be. There's River Run. Over there is Soaring. So my aunt and uncle were able to have a really good nap in the Grand Californian, but I'm the kind of person who, even though I've learned to sleep in some pretty uncomfortable places over the past year, I just wasn't able to sleep in front of the fireplace on one of those rocking chairs. But still, it was a really nice break. I really enjoyed just sitting there and relaxing. And it's a really nice way to do the parks, I think, because usually I would try to do everything in one day, but on that day, I just did a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and, it was all good. No rush, no pressure, just enjoying being there in the parks with family. I did not film as much in there as I meant to, only because after a while I was just desperate to get out of here. But I made my purchase. I'm gonna have some coffee, and then I'm going to probably wait for my aunt and uncle while they go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna do an attraction. Wow, it is crazy crowded. I just missed Minnie. Darn it. But the street looks so different in the late afternoon. Now that the sun is out. Gorgeous. We haven't done very much today, I have to say. What have we done? Garden of the Galaxy, Incredicoaster. We had lunch. We took a nap in the Grand Californian, and we just had coffee again at Starbucks. We had coffee there this morning as well, and my aunt and uncle had an ice cream from Clarabelle's. And that's about it. But I don't really care because it's just so great to be here. Look at that. The shadows of the trees on that billboard, or that mural, I mean. So here we are going to Mickey's PhilharMagic, and this was the first time they had seen this, and they didn't even know about this attraction, and it was also the perfect thing for us to do at that time of the day when all the lines were super long, because the theater was nearly empty. So I don't think there's ever really a long wait for this attraction, and you get to sit down for 10-20 minutes, and yeah, it was great. There's Grizzly Peak right now. We're going back to Pixar Pier to ride Little Mermaid because it's the shortest line in the park. Half an hour. I really love this time in the parks just before dusk, but it also makes me a little sad because I know that nighttime is coming soon, and that means my day in the park will be ending.
Ain't nobody like you. Look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high.
Here's another dream come true. Seeing cars land during Halloween time at dusk. It was just gorgeous. We didn't go on any of the rides this time. My aunt and uncle were looking for toys as gifts for family back home, and I also wanted to get some gifts in the Cars Land shops for my husband and stepson. But we spent the majority of our time there just looking around and taking photos. Vader's petting zoo. How cute. Here's a mummy tomater. Here's Tiny Richie with tomater.
Watch out, this small world is closing in, no doubt. You've been in some nasty pain, but I'll shout right until you really hear. No way, I will let you dig your hole. I'll stay, tickling your bored out soul, and we'll play pretend if it'll get you warm. I know we could be a splash of paint in a world that's otherwise all gray. Take me by my arms and say it's the first to color things this way. And you are typing the words down, let them taint your blank spaces. We could be a splash of paint. Tough times, they tend to make you lose your mind. Bright signs and sunlight can be hard to find, but we'll fight this off until it's out of sight. In no time, we'll have driven far from here. Right now, you need to pack your bags, my dear. We'll climb, the view is really great up there.
fire goes all day and night. So listen up and hear my tale so you will show fight. The creep is so alive, you know, cause the end is late. Looking for a victim and hope they take it a day. Ever since he lost his dog, revenge is all he dreams. One day the shot to chop, not chop, the dragon let us scream. Hey, 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 we're a hoop tonight and day. By the top of the gasoline. It's chopping down. I hear it coming. My nightmares are coming through. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. We're so bad. Scared to be everybody wants to be like we do in gasoline. Chop the beef is coming. Don't worry, give a chance. He drive away. He says the baby. He's the way we dance. Hey, hey, hey. We're a hot night and day. By the chop of a gasoline. Son of a gun, we know we're son of a gun, we know we're chop off a Finito.
So, Carthay Circle at night is just gorgeous. Oh my god. I've seen this, of course, on YouTube, but seeing it for yourself is something else. And because it was Halloween time, they had projections on the Carthay Circle restaurant. So we were watching that for a bit. It wasn't much. It was like a short little projection, but it was pretty cool to see that because, of course, we were not able to go to any of the Halloween parties. And next time, hopefully, we'll be able to eat in that restaurant. Well, actually, I would love to spend more time eating anywhere in DCA because we were able to try Smoke Jumper's Grill, and that was really good. But I've just heard so many good things about the food here in DCA, and I've only been able to try a tiny fraction of it thus far. So my aunt and uncle and I had some really good conversations over the course of that day, of course, and I remember telling them that this was a really wonderful week, you know, not only because this was the third time I had been to Anaheim in 1 year, which of course is another dream come true, and in less than 1 week I would be home in Argentina. And on the other hand, I was just completely overwhelmed. Stuff I won't go into because it was really overwhelming. And the very next day, they couldn't stay with me the entire time I was in Anaheim, so they were leaving the very next morning, and I remember sitting in their car and just bawling. Like, not just crying, but bawling. But, you know, that's what family's for. You know, like a safe space to bawl your eyes out even when you're not fully making sense. By the way, we're on our way to go on Soarin', and unfortunately I got this really wonky side view. Like, I was on the farthest seat on the right, but even so, it's a gorgeous attraction. And so that's another thing on my to-do list next time I go back to DCA. Go back and Soarin' and hopefully get a really good middle seat. Oh, we just missed it. Oh.
We see the remnant of the
Oh.
This is what you miss.
Yeah. Oh, darn. So here we are heading towards the end of our night. And I of course did not want it to end, but we hungry because we had not yet eaten dinner, and my aunt and uncle were worried about the parking structure closing by 11 or 12. And I tried to reassure them that it would probably stay open till 1 a.m. because Disneyland was not closing until midnight that night. Unlike DCA, that would close by, I think it closed at 10, if I remember correctly. But anyway, so we made one last stop in Pixar Pier to have one last look around. And I really wanted to capture everything and just remember everything, you know. I especially wanted to get one last shot of the Silly Symphony swings because I just knew it would be really gorgeous at this time of night. Ideally, I would have been able to ride it as well, but you know, we just didn't have time for that. Even though by this time of the night, the lines looked like they were less than 5 minutes long, and so I think this would have been the perfect time to go to Pixar Pier. So next time, now I know.
of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
So, I never got the chance to go to DCA with my brother, but that place does make me think of him a lot. I mean, I can just imagine how he would have reacted to all the classic cars, Cars Land, and all the good food, and how he would have loved spending the day just taking photographs. And I know he was there with us in spirit, and we did have Tiny Richie with us, of course. And I have all the extra Tiny Richie photos at the end of this video, by the way, in a little montage. So obviously the parking structure was still open when we got there. I think it was around 11:30 because we had dinner in downtown Disney. We went to the Earl of Sandwich, and it was so much fun going there though with my aunt and uncle. If you've seen any of the Richie videos, you will have gotten a sense for my aunt and uncle's personalities. They're always entertaining and they're always wonderful. And the next video in this series will be my third day in the parks, my second Disneyland day. And so that is coming up hopefully really soon. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to support this channel, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link down below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hope to see you next time. Ciao!